What's up guys, SatsGFX aka Luke here, and today we have episode 3 of A Kewbz Life. Today we have Brandon Nunez on with us. So let's get on with the video. Brandon Nunez is a Kewbz from the United States of America, whose first competition was in 2016. He's best known for his big cube results, with some really good 5x5, 6x6 and 7x7 averages, placing him near the top of the United States ranking list. As well as this, Brandon also has a YouTube channel, which you should be subscribed to and turn on the notification bell if you haven't already, and also a Twitch channel that he streams on regularly. Hey guys, so this is episode 3 of A Kewbz Life, and today we have Brandon Nunez on with us. Welcome.
Hello.
So, you guys must already know about Brandon. I've given you a brief introduction like 20 seconds ago. So let's just get right into the first question I've got for you. What does a typical week look like for you in regards to kind of school, life, work, whatever, and how does kind of cubing fit in with all that?
Yeah, well, since quarantine started, I've only had school for basically 4 hours a day. So then I pretty much have most of my day open to do whatever I want. And that involves just a lot of cubing and chilling out and stuff.
Nice. So how would you kind of say your practice has changed then? Have you had more? Obviously you've had maybe a bit more time during quarantine, but before that, how did it kind of fit in as well?
I mean, now with quarantine I kind of practice any of my main events, which is 3 through 7. And kind of before quarantine, I had a lot more targeted practice for competitions. So whatever events I was doing at my next competition, that's what I would be practicing normally.
Yeah, but then obviously with the fact that all comps have been cancelled, sadly.
Yeah, so now I can do whatever I want.
Yeah. So is that kind of... Because most comps would have kind of most big cubes, but they not, so... I don't know. Anyway. So how would you say your kind of life has impacted your practice kind of over the years? Has there been stuff that's happened that made you practice significantly less or more?
I feel like my life more adjusted to cubing itself. So instead, cubing kind of became the main thing and my life formed around cubing. Cubing was the main priority. The rest of the schedule was formed around it and stuff.
Nice. So I'm assuming then your practice is probably going to keep pretty much the same until kind of comps start back up, and then I'll go back
basically
to kind of main event practice. So just as a kind of extension from that, you were talking about targeted practice. What's your kind of mentality about spam solves versus actually do target practice?
I feel like you need a good even split of both. Spamming solves can really help just for general improvement when you don't really want to be focused too much, while actually focusing on improving is more something you do when you don't have a lot of comps coming up, so you can try newer things, and then you don't really have the risk of wanting to do it in comp by accident and then messing up terribly.
Alright, yeah. So we've got a few questions from kind of viewers. Just generally, since you're so good at big cubes, kind of what's your tips for kind of big cube improvement?
I mean, so for me, I personally use Yao, which is not really something a lot of people do on big cubes now still. But for me, I really just try to work on my efficiency whenever I'm not spamming solves. And before competitions, I really just go to the grind and do a couple hundred solves a day most of the time.
So would you say your kind of 3x3 follows a similar sort of thing? So solves, but also the kind of F2L drilling and stuff like that?
Yeah, I definitely try and look for better cases for some stuff that I know is really bad. I've learned a lot of stuff from watching other people's example solves, breakdowns, and even just reconstructions. I learned a lot to be more efficient.
Yeah. Are you looking at learning additional algorithm as well for last layer, or are you quite happy with how your last layer is?
I'm quite happy with where I am with ALG sets. Obviously, in the future, I might learn more depending on how I feel, if I feel like I need it, and stuff.
Yeah. Well, I don't have got any other questions.
Cool.
So, big thanks to Brandon for coming on. You can find all his information below. He streams on Twitch, so go Twitch community, Cuban community. So go and show him some love. And this has been episode 3 of the July. Thanks, guys. Bye.